Hi, everyone. So for you, it's the next day if you're doing these in the order. And this is journal entry number 3, as you can see at the top. And on your parents' outline, it looks like this. It is listed as the literacy activity on pages 39 and 40. Okay, so 39 is this page right here. And it's marked at the bottom as page 39. And then page 40 is the page with all of the picture choices that you can cut out to fill in the blanks in the sentences. And again, just like yesterday's entry, you can do it lots of different ways. You can cut them out and glue them on. You can write the words yourself, copying from the model. Or if you don't think that those are the answers that you want to choose, those are just some suggestions, then you can think of a different response that you want to put. Brainstorm your own answer. There's really not a wrong answer because this is your writing journal entry and it's whatever you want to put into the sentence to make it appropriate, to make it make sense for you. Okay? So again, at the top, you're going to type in the date. And the date that this is scheduled to begin is on and be completed is on April, which remember April's the 4th month, so we're going to put a number 4. And the 15th day of 2020. So you can put that digital date there at the top of your paper. And hopefully you remember that from calendar time this morning when you did your calendar sheet. Okay, so today's journal entry is about things that you hear. And if you remember when we went over the vocabulary words, hearing is one of the senses that we talked about. And in the book that we read, Olivia heard some sounds when she was trying to go to sleep, and it was her cat. So we do hear sounds. The first sentence prompt of this journal entry says,
I hear sounds all day long.
I hear sounds all day long. And that's true. You might have just heard a little jingling sound on my video, and it was my dog Billy walking by, and it was his collar jingling. So we do hear sounds all day long. And this entry is broken down into sounds that we would hear in the morning, sounds we would hear in the afternoon, and then sounds we would hear at night. And this might be different right now because we're home during the day instead of being at school. And lots of people are home during the day. So we might hear a lot of different sounds that maybe we wouldn't hear before because of the quarantine and being home during the day. A lot of people might be cutting their grass in the afternoon that maybe wouldn't be home doing that in the past. So there could be some very different answers based on the things that are going on in our world. So let's see. The first sentence says,
I hear in the morning.
I hear blank in the morning. And you have to think about what you want to choose to fill in that blank. Here are the choices that we've been given. Ooh, an alarm clock. So sometimes, especially when I was going to school every day, I heard an alarm clock in the morning. It was usually the first thing I heard. Birds chirping. You might hear birds chirping outside your window, especially now that it is spring. We hear more birds outside. A dog barking. Oh, that's a good one. If you have a dog at home, you might hear a dog barking in the morning. Or if your neighbors have dogs and they let them out, you might hear a dog. A baby crying. If you have any baby brothers or sisters, you might hear a baby crying in the morning. Water running. If you hear mom and dad get up, take a shower, you could hear water running or music playing. Maybe that's what you wake up to, is hearing some music. So I'm going to think about what I hear in the morning. There are lots of things I hear in the morning. But lately, probably one of the things I first hear in the morning are birds chirping.
Birds chirping.
Okay, so in the second sentence, it talks about the afternoon.
I hear in the afternoon.
I hear blank in the afternoon. Let's see what the choices are. Okay, let's see. Bees buzzing. Actually, I do hear bees buzzing sometimes. There were some really big kind of bumblebees outside my front door in my flower bed last week. Balls bouncing. Sometimes my neighbors, the high school boys next door, are playing basketball, and I can hear them playing basketball, and I hear the balls bouncing. My friends laughing. Unfortunately, I'm really not hearing a lot of that lately, and that's kind of a bummer. My teacher talking. Well, if you're watching this video in the afternoon, maybe you're hearing your teacher talking. But again, that's a difference. You know, before we were at home for the coronavirus outbreak, you would hear me talking every day. But now you're not hearing that. So you'll have to decide. A bell ringing. Oh, see, again, we're not at school, so you might not hear that bell ringing. And my stomach growling. Ooh, yeah. If we get hungry in the afternoon, we can definitely hear our stomach growling. So for me right now, I'm going to choose, I am going to choose bees buzzing.
Bees buzzing.
Because I have noticed lately in the afternoon when I take my dog out to go to the restroom that I notice bees buzzing. And I hear them. Okay, at night. What do we hear at night?
I hear at night.
Our choices are crickets chirping, a telephone ringing, my family talking. Oh, a lot of you might hear your family talking in the evening. That's one that's a good choice. My pet snoring. Do any of you have dogs that snore at night? I do. And a clock ticking. So I'm going to think about that. And for me, I'm going to choose my family talking, because right now,
My family talking.
in the background while I'm making this video, I can hear my daughter talking. She's talking to friends on the computer. And so, and she's talking really loudly as she's playing a game. So I'm going to choose my family talking. So that's the completion of Journal 3 about sounds. So if we review it and we start at the top, we have our date. Do you guys remember the date? It's Wednesday. If you're doing it on the day that was in the plan, 4/15/2020. Our first sentence prompt says,
I hear sounds all day long.
I hear sounds all day long.
I hear in the morning.
I hear birds chirping in the morning. That's what I said. You could say whatever you want is fine, because you may not hear birds chirping in the morning.
I hear in the afternoon.
I selected bees buzzing because I do hear bees buzzing in the afternoon, and
I hear at night.
I hear my family talking at night. Again, all of the sentences begin with a capital, and all of the sentences are telling sentences. They end with a period. Okay, well, that concludes today's writing journal entry. Tomorrow's literacy activity will be about beginning sounds of words. So tune in for that, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye.